Hey there, Dan Martell here, serial entrepreneur, investor, and creator of SaaS Academy. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to keep health a priority as you travel. And be sure to stay to the end. We're going to share with you an exclusive download on the 5 productivity hacks that I use. And specifically, the first one is my morning ritual. Love to get you access to that. So let's get into the strategies. So first off, I want you to know that I do travel a lot. Now, I'm super lucky and blessed, so there's no complaints. And many of the trips I take, my family's with me, so I've been able to create a integrated life around it. But one of the biggest challenges, just for example, in the last 2 months, I've been to 7 cities. I did a 5-day event in Boston. I went snowboarding, I went snow biking. I'm just sharing that not to brag, although they were incredible trips. I went on a Disney cruise with my family. I'm speaking in Traffic and Conversion Summit in San Diego. I share that because the challenges for me, and maybe for you if you're a road warrior, is that you have different circumstances or environments that you're in. And for me, what I've had to figure out, because the last thing I want to do is have my health be have a negative consequence as I travel, because I didn't want to not travel. I love meeting people in person. I love seeing new parts of the world with my family, but I also want to make sure that I kept my habits going while I was traveling. So my rule, and what I'm going to share with you today, are the 5 strategies that I do to make sure at a minimum that I'm maintaining the level of fitness in my life. You know, I'm even competing in the CrossFit Opens while I'm doing all of this and still running multi-million-dollar companies. So in this video, I'm going to share the 5 strategies that I've used to help me keep this going on the road. Number 1, win your morning. I think that yes, breakfast and the way you wake up and your rituals are all important, but for me, there's a few things that need to happen in the morning. 1, you need to get super hydrated. So sleep with at least half a liter of water next to your bed, so when you wake up, you can chug it and kick off your day, and it just like sets the tone for everything else. The other one is your breakfast. I know that people say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I don't agree with the nutritional aspect. I just think that if you make a great decision, and even more important, to make it easy, just bring it with you. Get a shake, get a breakfast kind of. I'm not going to recommend any specific products. I'm not here to endorse anybody, but just have these packs ready to go. If you go on a trip for 7 days, it's just 7 meals that you just wake up, put it after you chug your water, drink it, you get your breakfast done. But if you can't and you're ordering, just make sure you have something healthy, because that just sets the stage for the rest of the day, your morning. People ask me like, Dan, why do you have so much energy? I'll tell you, because I don't eat crap, because I care more about being present and active and energetic for you than having a crap breakfast. So win your mornings, stay hydrated, get your body moving, and eat something lean and mean right off in the morning. Number 2, airport triggers. So one of the things that I've learned is that when I travel, I don't drink enough water. And usually that's when my body gets dehydrated. That's when I make bad decisions around meals. And what I would much rather do is just get triggered so that when I'm in certain locations that I stay hydrated. So, and yes, look, it costs me like $10, but here's my strategy, is as soon as I get into a new airport, I land in an airport, I always go and get 2 bottles of water. I chug one, and then I put one on my carry-on or in my laptop bag, and I drink it until the next flight. For me, that trigger is probably one of the most important, to just remind myself to stay hydrated as I travel. And the issue, and the reason why I do the 2 bottles, is because I got to buy them once I get past security. So it's really tough to travel with, obviously, bottles of water, because they'll take them from you, or filling up your canteen or whatever it is. So just, think about triggers. Think about, when I'm in this location, I do this smart decision. The other thing is, I like to buy eggs or beef jerky. So I want some lean protein. I want something that's going to fill me up, or some fruit or vegetables. And usually, again, I know I'm paying a premium, but for me, staying and keeping healthy while I travel is more important than the dollars it's going to cost me, because it's going to have a way bigger impact in long term around my focus, my energy, and my productivity. So build a trigger. Airport equals 2 bottles of water and or some raw boiled eggs or some fruit or vegetables. Have that every time you go in, even if you're not hungry, so that you always feel full and hydrated. Number 3, Sweat every day. Now, I don't know when this became a thing, but if you follow me on Instagram, it is something that I am ridiculously passionate about. And I just believe there's no reason on a daily basis that I can't get my sweat on. So it doesn't matter if it's a high intensity interval training like Orange Theory, or I'm doing my CrossFit workout, or I'm doing a CrossFit WOD in my hotel room like I did this morning. I want to make sure that I sweat every day to just get my body moving. If I can, I'll do it in the morning. Typically when I'm at home and I'm not on the road, I like to work out at lunch to kind of reset for the afternoon. But when I am traveling, first thing in the morning, I'm gonna do some kind of movement. So it could be running or workout, but my rule is that I think, and people are like, you shouldn't work out every day. I don't know about you, but I'm saying sweat every day. And some people, you can do it active recovery, okay? Rowing, you can go for a walk, I don't care, just walk fast to get your sweat on. But I think it's really important for your body to feel that elevated heartbeat and just get you in the right rhythm. So it's just part of the travel process to make sure that I get my sweat on every day. Number 4, pre-order meals. Now this is a bit of a life hack, and I feel super lucky that I have somebody that supports me in this, but typically when I travel, I have my assistant look at any meetings that I have, lunches or dinners, and look at their menu online and already make their decision for me through that menu. So I always do typically greens and protein. So that way I just look at the calendar invite, I can order it, and I don't do what's called menu surfing. I don't know if you've ever done this where you sit down and you open the menu and you're like, ooh, that looks nice. Ooh, that looks nice. And you wanna have a conversation with people. Have you eaten here before? What did you like? Blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, if you can just already make that decision so you don't have decision fatigue, it is gonna allow you to stay like super focused. Big thing I'm gonna give you is ask them to put dressing on the side in all situations or circumstances, because you could actually technically order something off the menu that sounds lean and mean, but turns out to be not. So always put dressing on the side, and sometimes you might even wanna ask them to not cook with any oils, the protein, because those are two things, especially in a salad, that can ruin it from a lean and mean point of view. So pre-order your meals before you show up to the restaurant. Number 5, get accountable to someone. I think this is probably the most important. For me, I've always had coaches in different aspects of my life, from my kiteboarding coach to my snowboarding coach to my business coach to my health coach. And on the health side, I've got Nicole, who's my nutritionist. Essentially, she monitors, because I log it, all of my food and my decisions, and looks at, for me, because I'm trying to perform at the highest level, looks at the micronutrients to make sure I'm getting the right things, right? Because I do measure and do full body scans around, lean muscle mass and body fat percentages, we can actually adjust the nutrition to have certain outcomes from a performance point of view. Now, I'm not asking you to get that, intense about, monitoring and nutrition. I'm just saying have somebody else that you can be accountable to, maybe on a daily basis, where I use MyFitnessPal, I just log the food, and you can invite somebody else to get access to that. And it just makes it super easy for you to feel like there's somebody else. When we know the positive peer pressure of somebody else involved in monitoring and making sure that we're making right decisions, it just changes the game for you, especially as you travel. So 5 strategies to keep your health as a priority while you're traveling. Number 1, win your morning. Number 2, use airport triggers. Number 3, sweat every day. Number 4, pre-order meals, no menu surfing. And number 5, get accountable to somebody else. So as I mentioned at the beginning, I want to share with you an exclusive resource called the 5 productivity hacks that I put together. You can click the link below to download that. In there is a kind of an overview of my morning ritual, because for me, that sets up my whole day and gets me producing and productive. So you can click the link to grab your copy today. And if you like this video, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to my channel. If there's somebody that you care about, feel free to share this video with them directly. And as per usual, I want to challenge you to live a bigger life and a bigger business, and I'll see you next Monday. You need to get the shot of the water, and then I'm going to chug it. And then I realize I'll probably spill it all over my shirt. Yeah. Probably not a good idea.